Imagine a quiet evening shattered by the roar of a crashing cargo plane, flames licking at the sky, and lives forever altered. This is the heart-wrenching reality unfolding at Louisville International Airport. But here's where it gets controversial. Could the age of the aircraft play a role in such disasters? Or is it just a tragic coincidence? Stick around as we dive into the latest details, and you might spot the overlooked factors that experts are buzzing about. We're keeping a close eye on the unfolding situation at the crash site. According to Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, there are at least 3 confirmed fatalities from the incident, with an additional 11 people injured, some sustaining severe wounds. Beshear has expressed grave concern over the crew's status, noting that after reviewing crash footage, authorities are deeply troubled about their well-being. This uncertainty adds a layer of tension to an already dire scenario, reminding us how quickly lives can hang in the balance during such events. Boeing, the manufacturer linked to the aircraft, has stepped forward with a statement, assuring the public they're monitoring developments in Louisville closely and standing ready to assist their client. Their focus, they emphasize, is on the safety and welfare of everyone impacted. This aircraft, an MD-11F, a robust freight hauler designed for long-distance cargo transport, was originally built by McDonnell Douglas before the company merged with Boeing back in 1997. For beginners, think of the MD-11F as a workhorse of the skies, similar in size to a commercial jet but optimized for shipping goods rather than passengers. Authorities have confirmed that no one appears to be trapped in the wreckage, based on statements from Louisville Fire Department Chief Brian O'Neill. This brings a small measure of relief amid the chaos, though it doesn't diminish the scale of the tragedy. Investigating the cause of the crash remains a top priority, but officials from the Louisville Metro Police Department, led by Chief Paul Humphrey, stress that it's too early to speculate. The site needs to be secured first, and the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, will spearhead the probe. As the briefing wrapped up, no timeline was provided for future updates, leaving everyone in suspense. And this is the part most people miss. The NTSB's role ensures a thorough, unbiased investigation, but delays can fuel public frustration. How long should we wait for answers? Adding to the drama, the plane was loaded with approximately 38,000 gallons of fuel. That's around 144,000 liters, weighing roughly 220,000 pounds or 100,000 kilograms. This massive amount of fuel contributed to the raging fire, which is still blazing as firefighters work tirelessly to contain it. The public has been strongly advised to stay away from the area, a precaution that's easy to understand when you consider the risks of explosion or further hazards. Visuals from the scene paint a stark picture. Towering flames and thick columns of smoke billowing from the airport grounds, captured by sources like Getty Images and Reuters. Emergency responders are battling the blaze relentlessly, underscoring the heroism of those on the front lines. Governor Beshear has issued an urgent plea. Stay clear of the crash site. There might still be individuals needing rescue, he warns, and you don't want to hinder the first responders. He points out lingering dangers from flammable and potentially explosive materials, a reminder that even after the initial impact, risks persist. Describing the event as catastrophic, Beshear highlights the all-hands-on-deck effort underway. Fortunately, the cargo wasn't specifically hazardous in a way that would cause widespread environmental harm, but the crash's force could still create such issues. The site encompasses a petroleum recycling business, petroleum being highly flammable, and an auto parts warehouse, raising concerns about fire spread and chemical reactions. Residents nearby have been urged to shelter in place for their safety. In the latest briefing, Beshear reiterated the grim toll. At least 3 lives lost, with expectations that the number may climb. The injured include some with significant wounds. We're deeply anxious about the crew after seeing that video, he added, amplifying the human element of this story. Local leaders, including Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg and Governor Beshear, are gearing up for more briefings, promising to share developments as they emerge. To recap the incident, a UPS-operated cargo plane, carrying 3 crew members, took off from Louisville International Airport bound for Honolulu but crashed shortly thereafter. The Federal Aviation Administration confirmed the aircraft as a McDonnell Douglas MD-11 en route to Hawaii. Social media posts show ominous black smoke plumes and a ground-level inferno. A shelter-in-place order has been enacted within 5 miles, 8 kilometers, of the airport, with multiple injuries reported and first responders actively engaged. Early images from the scene depict firefighters combating a massive blaze at the airport following the UPS plane's Tuesday evening crash. Stay tuned for more updates as the story develops. The airport, officially known as Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, has suspended all flights temporarily. On their X account, they advise passengers to check airline sites for status updates, pledging further information soon. Mayor Greenberg called the event an incredible tragedy that will linger in the community's memory. He expressed gratitude for the courageous first responders tackling the fire and aiding victims. The plane was 34 years old, having entered service with Thai Airways in 1991 before joining UPS in 2006. For context, MD-11s stretch over 61 meters in length with a 52-meter wingspan, comparable to, but slightly smaller than, a Boeing 747's 76-meter length and 68-meter span. This aging fleet raises eyebrows. UPS had plans to phase out its MD-11s over the coming decade. The MD-11F, introduced in the 1990s to meet rising demands for long-haul cargo, was built by McDonnell Douglas, which merged with Boeing in 1997. In 2023, both FedEx and UPS announced retirements of their MD-11 fleets as part of fleet modernization strategies. But here's where it gets controversial. Does relying on older aircraft prioritize cost savings over safety? Many aviation enthusiasts argue for quicker upgrades, while others point to rigorous maintenance as the key. Mayor Greenberg noted in a social media update that injuries are confirmed and the fire persists. He and Governor Beshear will brief soon, with more details forthcoming. His full statement reads, "Rachel and I are praying for the victims of the UPS plane crash at takeoff around 5:15 p.m. All emergency agencies are responding. There are multiple injuries, and the fire is ongoing. Roads are closed, avoid the area. We'll brief with Governor Beshear shortly and update as info arrives." Governor Beshear appealed for prayers for the pilots, crew, and all affected, posting on X, "Pray for the pilots, crew, and everyone impacted. More soon." Footage from near the crash shows enormous smoke clouds rising, a chilling sight. UPS confirmed 3 crew members aboard Flight 2976, though no injuries or fatalities have been verified yet. As we wrap up, what do you think? Is the aviation industry's push to modernize fleets enough? Or should stricter regulations on older planes be enforced? Do you believe the fuel load and nearby businesses heighten the risks unfairly? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with the focus on crew safety? Or is there a counterpoint we've missed?